exploring lakes, rivers, and reservoirs across the country with an unyielding goal to enlighten viewers from a fisheye perspective. Come along and we'll investigate the habitat. Much more than a fishing show, this is an eye-opening aquatic experience. Welcome to Kim Stricker's Hook and Look. Flash, erratic motion, stop, I've got your attention. Enticing attributes of a jerkbait for sure, compounded by the aspect of sound. This week, Mark Copley, Strike King marketing manager, accompanies Kim in an endeavor to trigger suspended pre-spawn smallmouths. Nothing draws bass better in clear water than a jerkbait. Till something wicked comes a-calling.
There's northern Michigan fishing right there. Look at the size of that beautiful northern.
Even though the month of June is nearly upon us, Great Lakes tributaries have been experiencing the climatic uncertainty of a late spring. Water surface temperatures have just now reached the low 50s, a time when smallmouth bass make their initial move towards the shallows. Experienced anglers anticipate the scenario and recognize the fact that at this particular time, smallies can't resist the allure of a suspending jerkbait.
There we go. There we go. Good one. That feels like a good one, I think.
I'll get the net.
Yeah, that's a good one. Look, there you go.
Oh,
that is
very
a
nice.
good one. Come on up here, big old smallmouth.
There we go.
That's what we're looking for.
That's what we came for. Or at least closer.
Closer, yes.
Oh, look on the,
Look how fat those things are.
man.
I love catching these things.
Did he hammer it?
He got right in the middle. And he
Well,
got
it's
stuck.
like you said, it's that time of year. Water temps. Man, that's a gorgeous fish.
But they're relating to those steeper edges. Still pre-spawn, but look at the fat in that.
Really just. But you're right. That's it. That steeper edge is that ambush point
Yep.
for them, and they feel that's their place they can hide and get the bait.
And the water temperature now has come up to 53, so where we're at right now. Nice. But these are, that size right there is just a great size. And then there you go, good man. Good man. Get me when I'm down, will you?
Absolutely. Oh, feel the head shake.
Oh, nice.
And just like you said,
Stop.
took it, stopped, took it down. Come on.
Yes, sir.
And absolutely blasted it. There we go.
There you go, Skippy.
All right, my first Great Lakes smallie.
It is.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that. You've been up here filming all the time.
I have,
You never had
yeah.
a chance to.
I've, don't you do it.
Did you do it? Now you're throwing the 2-hooked one.
I'm throwing the 2-hook and sexy blueback herring.
Just a little smaller.
A little smaller, but man, are they not gorgeous?
No question.
And mean?
We're blessed to have that kind of fishing up here.
Absolutely.
Now let's catch the big ones,
Let's go get the big ones.
the giants.
And Kevin worked long and hard on this thing. It's just a beautiful imitation of a bait fish. That's sexy blueback herring right there, and just very natural colors and the action on these things. When you do twitch it, it goes nuts. But when you let it go or stop it, it just holds right there. And that's the key to these jerk baits, is they got to suspend. Perfect timing.
Ooh, that's a good one. This is a nice one.
I'm ready.
A nice one.
Oh, it could be a big old pig.
Ooh.
Look at that toad. Right in the bucket. Oh, wow.
Getting a little bigger. We're working towards it.
Very nice.
He's got a mouthful of hooks, I'm afraid. There.
All right, you got that. Would you like the pliers? And I'm gonna tell you, that is borderline toad right there.
Well, it's a dandy. There's no question.
Look how fat it is. I mean, it's just obviously getting ready to spawn. Got that pre-spawn belly on it.
But still, we're looking for even bigger now. I mean, they live here.
That's what's amazing. They get bigger.
They live here.
They live here. As we said, they stays here.
What do you think of that, huh? Love it.
Nothing like a little Great Lakes smallmouth action.
There's more of that action coming right up. Stay with us. Hook and Look is brought to you by Strike King Lure Company, #1 in fishing lures. Seagar, always the best. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. AquaView, reinventing underwater cameras. And by Boat US Angler. Welcome back. Kim and his guest Mark Copley are targeting pre-spawn smallies with KVD jerkbaits.
Once again, perfect timing.
Look at this, look at the size of this.
Oh my gosh.
This is a good one.
That's Toadzilla.
Actually, it's hooked side. It's a good one.
It's a
but
good
it's
one.
hooked sideways. Oh, yes.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah, we're not going to deny that one.
Oh, man.
She's real nice. Hold on just a second. You got a little bit of net hung there.
Man. Nice.
Once again, pre-spawn. Look at that belly fattened out. Look at those bars. They get so mad and just light up, and they are absolutely gorgeous.
And that fin stands up like that.
I'm trying a little bit of different snaps on it too, Kim. Some I'll reel and snap. Some I'll just snap. But it's still that same deal. You come off that edge, you work it down that edge, and then pause it, and bam.
Ooh, all right.
Right on this pause.
I saw that too.
Oh, that feels good. I like that.
Ooh, that is a good one, I think. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, come on up here. Oh.
Come on, baby. All right. Yes, sir.
What a chunk, huh?
What a chunk.
I'll help you out.
Good
Take her
Lord.
off.
Look at that chunk.
You got them in the lower lip. There you go.
All right.
Very nice.
Good night. And they get bigger.
Oh, they get bigger.
I mean, this is
there's
not a
nothing wrong.
giant, but it's a real nice bass.
Respectable.
That is awesome. Thank you, brother.
Glad you're having fun.
Oh, I'm having a blast. Like I told you, I was looking forward to it from whence I knew I was coming. All right, let's get her back in the pool. Look at that belly.
Man.
That looks like the former you.
That's right. Thank you for noticing. An engineered aspect of the KVD jerkbait, which increases the lure's castability, is the weight transfer system. Mark explains.
What we've got in here, you know, you've got that down slot inside there where it's called a weight transfer system. You've got these BBs in there, but what happens is it allows it to not just move freely back and forth, but yet when you throw it, they can all come down and up and forward, and you'll see that bait take off when that weight transfers, and it's almost like a jettison, just. But what it does it when you're that way when it's in the water, it doesn't let you just go back and freely, and it still keeps that nice erratic action that you get.
And also gives it a little
Yep, A little rattle just to
sounds-
ring the dinner bell for
You
them.
got it.
Next, Kim shows us the deal when Hook and Look returns.
So tell me, do you still own one of those old gas-guzzling carbureted outboards? You know, the ones that crank over and sputter a number of times before they start? Then when it finally does, you leave a smoke screen behind you as you idle away from the dock. Well, think about this. If you repower with a new Evinrude E-Tech, you'll get in your boat, turn the ignition, and be assured of the reliable, quiet, clean performance of E-Tech technology. The only outboard with no dealer scheduled maintenance for 3 years or 300 hours. The decision to repower with Evinrude is an easy one.
Oh, I like swimming with ball naked women and swim between their legs. Swim between their legs. I got a good fish in front of me here. A nice 4-pounder. Excellent close-up footage.
That's awesome.
Well lit, beautiful.
Is he holding about 12 feet?
11. He's just circling around, staying at that distance. Just calm, cool, collected. And now as he goes off the edge, as he goes out over deeper water, he stays at that 11, 12 foot.
I would say that it probably makes the deal right there, that's the depth.
What's interesting is the bottom. There is no weeds, there's no sand grass. It's just a marl sandy bottom.
So what they're relating to has nothing to do with grass. It's strictly to that drop from the shallow to the deeper edge.
That's true. They're relating to that lip, that edge, where they're going to eventually come up and spawn. I'm not seeing any bait. There's no gobies or anything.
It must be totally related to where their beds are.
All the way through. But again, we're speculating.
The one thing we can do in a situation like this, we can look at the fish, but we can't read their mind.
When I get out here a little deeper, I start to pick up the sand grass, but not much. They want to be next to that edge. There's a fish. There's a bigger one right behind them. Good stuff, good stuff.
Are they putting on their pretty colors for you?
This one doesn't show these bars though, but definitely show the pattern. I mean, these fish have really shown how they suspend off this edge and how they don't go right down to the bottom, but just come right off the edge at that same level, about 12 feet. Because we're going away from the bank, and he stayed at that same level.
They're going to do what they want to do, and that's the way they're positioning themselves, and just to be able to see it and once again verify it, and it just helps you makes you better as a fisherman.
Oh, there's 3. One good one and a couple smaller ones. Working the edge. Up there's 4, and that's a little bitty one. But definitely showing the deal.
The common denominator, though, is still that 11 to 12 foot range, right?
No question.
What this is doing by them being at 11 to 12 feet, we're able to work that jerkbait down to about 8 feet. In this real clear water, they see really, really well. A fish can see up to 5 times more than a human can. So you want that bait to be where they can see them, but not too close where they can find out that it actually is a lure and not an actual bait fish. So this is perfect. It works off that edge down to about 8 feet, sits there, and then they come up and hit it. And if you had one that worked any deeper, may not work as well.
You're going to love this footage. There's a group suspended. Beautiful stuff. There's 1, 2, 3 big ones, 4 big ones. These are all quality.
That's what we were looking for.
Absolutely suspended. And you can also tell by their demeanor that they are looking up. Their focus is up, not along the bottom. But again, you know, we wouldn't know that without getting in the water and actually seeing it.
There is no substitute for being able to get in that water and look and see what you're seeing. It further clarifies everything, and it validates everything that we've been talking about.
In other words, seeing is believing. That's what hook and look is all about, and that's what it means to the fisherman.
This show is so good about showing you how to catch the fish, what baits to use, but then showing you how those baits work and showing you what these fish are relating to and why everything works. And I just can't tell you how valuable you are to us at Strike King, and number one, helping us promote the lures, but educating fishermen and how to use them. We can make the greatest lure in the world, but if they don't know how to use them, it doesn't help them. This teaches them both.
Want more underwater content? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. This portion of Hook and Look is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Evinrude E-Tech. Deep Blue Coffee, dive in. And by Sportfish Michigan.
You know, all you young anglers out there really need to pay attention to this show. It is incredible what you can learn from this. You may understand about what baits to throw in certain situations, but what Kim and Danny do is show you exactly how that lure looks in the water and help improve your visual perception of how the fish relates to their environment down there, what they see, how they react, and giving you a better idea of how to present your lure in any situation.
When you're on, you're on.
Oh, I'm on too.
Oh. Ooh, mine ain't too bad.
Mine's feeling pretty good too.
Doubles. Where's that net? We got to net doubles.
We've got to net the doubles. Well, I flunked net school, so.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have hooks all through this net.
The good news is we got fish all through this net. Nice. Very nice.
We got to coordinate the high five and the knuckle bump.
And the knuckle, that's right. We're totally off. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Nothing like it.
This is addictive.
Great Lakes smallmouth.
Oh my gosh.
And we're not out in the Great Lakes. We're in what I guess you would call a flooded river lake that connects to the Great Lakes.
That connects to them.
So, I mean,
but it's still part of that system and gets water and bait and fish.
And the gobies and everything else, and it grows giants. And they come in here and spawn, and these are the pre-spawners coming up. In this clear water, it is a benefit to make a long cast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, trust me, they see us way before we see them. And you're diving. What you've noticed in pre-spawn is that where they're staging, is it just, are they feeding up, or are they just sitting there just waiting for the mood to get in, or what have you noticed?
Well, all the above. I mean, ooh, there's a good one, I think. Oh, he killed it.
Get this in.
He killed it. This one was feeding.
That tells me right there.
It was.
Thanks for answering my question, Kim. I appreciate it.
This feels like a good one. You know, it's giant. It's giant. This is a big fish. Hopefully if it's a smallmouth, look how dark that fish is. Look how big it is.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a bass? It could be a salmon or something. If that's a bass, it can't be a bass.
Or a walleye.
It could be a muskie or something like that. Yeah, look at the size of this. Look at the size of this.
It's a huge.
Huge.
It's a pike.
It's a pike, and a giant one. I mean a giant one. Oh, it's a giant pike. Northern pike. Holy cow. I would like to bring to your attention that that's about a 10-foot leader of only 8-pound fluorocarbon line sticking out of that beast's face. My reel has a smooth, reliable drag and is filled with 10-pound braid, primarily for its casting and no stretch properties. But it's the density of the fluorocarbon leader that enables me to get the jerkbait down deeper where it needs to be. And in regards to line strength, well, I would say it speaks for itself. Head first, right now. Right now, there you go. Oh, look at the size of that northern. Oh my God. Here, lift that, will you?
Yeah. Holy smokes.
I gotta say, this is my personal best.
I would say, yeah.
Up here, that's for darn sure. Look at the size of that northern.
Good night. What do
It's-
you need? Pliers for starters?
Kevlar gloves. I think.
Kevlar gloves?
There's northern Michigan fishing right there. Look at the size of that beautiful northern.
That is incredible. That thing's got to be 45 inches.
It is a big one.
When visiting the Traverse City area, take pleasure in the luxurious accommodations at the Beach Condominiums Hotel Resort. Bathe in the pristine waters of Grand Traverse Bay, or simply lounge by the pool. The Beach Condos has all the amenities to make your stay a memorable one.
Be sure to tune in next week for our first annual Smalley Fest on Lake St. Clair. Texas angler Bill Kingsbury was the lucky winner of our sweepstakes presented by Boat US Angler, and he and I simply wear them out. We have ourselves a Smalley Fest next week on
Hook and look.
Hook and Look is a Kim Stricker production.